Life has a way of breaking us, only to rebuild us stronger than before. For Joy-Anna Duggar, that truth became all too real. After a season marked by loss and quiet reflection, she reemerged, not in a headline or a press statement, but in a simple, sunlit photo by a pool. In the picture, Joy-Anna cradles her little one close, laughter in her eyes and peace on her face. But that's not what had everyone talking, because right there beside her was someone no one expected to see, a familiar face from the Today Show, sharing in a moment of calm, compassion, and courage. Stay with me, because this isn't just a story about the Duggars. It's about what it means to heal, to breathe again, and to find grace in the most surprising places. After months of quiet, Joy-Anna took a step back from the spotlight. She focused on her family, on laughter echoing through the house, bedtime stories, and gentle prayers whispered under soft nightlights. She didn't post much. There were no interviews, no explanations, just silence, the kind that often speaks louder than words. For a woman who grew up in the public eye, choosing privacy was its own kind of strength, and her followers noticed. They waited patiently, offering prayers, letters, and words of encouragement, because they knew healing takes time. And when Joy-Anna finally returned to social media, she didn't do it with fanfare. She did it with sunlight and a smile. One warm afternoon, a series of photos appeared online. Joy-Anna, her husband Austin, and their children gathered by a pool, celebrating the close of summer. It was lighthearted, carefree, filled with laughter, something fans hadn't seen from her in a while. But then came the photo. Joy-Anna, modestly dressed in a simple swimsuit, sits beside the pool, her youngest child in her arms. And right next to her, smiling gently, was Savannah Guthrie, the beloved host from the Today Show. The internet lit up with questions. How do they know each other? What brought Savannah there? Some thought it was coincidence, others a quiet act of kindness. But what no one could deny was the emotion in that photo. Two mothers from two very different worlds sharing a simple, genuine moment. As it turns out, Savannah had connected with Joy-Anna months earlier through a mutual friend in Arkansas. The story, according to insiders, was simple. Savannah reached out privately after reading a heartfelt post Joy-Anna had written about resilience and faith. She offered encouragement, shared her own experiences of motherhood and loss, and the two women found common ground. There was no fame in it, no cameras, just understanding, the kind that only mothers can truly share. So when Savannah happened to be nearby during a charity event, she stopped in to visit, and that's how that poolside picture came to be. It wasn't a staged photo, it wasn't a headline, it was humanity. Two women laughing under the sun, reminding the world that even after heartbreak, joy can return. When fans saw the images, their reactions were overwhelming. Some were surprised by the crossover, a Duggar daughter and a national news anchor. Others were deeply moved. One comment read, "It's beautiful to see Joy-Anna smiling again. You can see peace in her eyes." Another wrote, "That photo says more than words ever could." For many longtime viewers, it wasn't just about who was in the picture. It was about what it represented. Healing, connection, the beauty of women lifting one another up, even across boundaries of fame, belief, or background. In that one photo, fans saw not the weight of Joy-Anna's past, but the promise of her future. Those close to Joy-Anna say the families learned to lean on faith in new, gentler ways. No longer the picture-perfect image once shown on television, but something real, raw, imperfect, and deeply human. In her interviews since, Joy-Anna's spoken softly about embracing the present, about being thankful for what remains rather than what's lost. Her children, Gideon, Evelyn, and now Gunnar, have been her anchors. And as she shared glimpses of family life, baking cookies, planting flowers, splashing in the pool, fans realized something powerful. Healing doesn't erase pain, it transforms it into purpose. And maybe that's why Savannah's presence resonated so deeply. Because for Joyanna, it wasn't just about meeting a public figure. It was about friendship, the kind that whispers, "You're not alone." In the end, that single pool photo wasn't about glamour or gossip. It was a symbol, a message that hope can bloom again, even after seasons of silence. It's easy to look at public families like the Duggars and see only headlines, but behind every story is a heartbeat. A woman rediscovering joy, a family learning to hold on to faith, and friends appearing in unexpected places. Maybe that's why this story touched so many hearts, because it reminds us that resilience isn't loud, it's quiet. It's found in a mother's smile, a child's laughter, and the gentle touch of a friend who shows up not because they have to, but because they care. So as the sun sets on that unforgettable afternoon, we're left with a simple truth. Healing doesn't erase our scars. It turns them into stories worth sharing. And sometimes those stories bring together the most unexpected souls. To Joyanna, Savannah, and all who've walked through darkness toward light, thank you for reminding us that grace in its quietest form can still surprise us. If you believe that hope always finds a way back, tap that like button and subscribe for more uplifting Duggar family stories of courage, faith, and renewal.